Hey everyone, we're going to state the number of positive real zeros, negative real zeros, and imaginary real zeros for our function given using Descartes' rule of signs. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is find the positive number of positive real zeros. Okay. And to do that, I'll put zeros here. What we're going to do is look at our coefficients. So, for example, if you plug in 1, write down your coefficients, and you're going to get 2, negative 2, 2, negative 1, negative 1. Now, what we're going to do is look at where the sign changes. So from 2 to negative 2, it changes from positive to negative. It also changes from negative 2 to 2. Also changes from 2 to negative 1. But here the sign does not change. So we have 3. All right. Also, because we're just seeing the possible solutions, it's equal to 3 or less than this by an even number. So subtract 2. We could also have 0 real zeros. So those are those. Now let's look at our negative reals. All right. We do the same thing, except instead of f of 1, let's plug in f of negative 1. And when you plug in this f of negative 1, it's just going to change this one and this one, the ones with odd powers. So we're going to get 2, 2, 2, 1, negative 1. Now, just looking at this, the only numbers that change sign is right here, this one. The rest of these do not change their sign. So that means we only have one negative real zero. Now, that's the same thing as less than this by an even number, but if you subtract the 2, you get negative 1. Now we can determine our imaginary by looking at this one, the positive reals. So, if we don't, we have to have 1. Our degree is 4. So for imaginary, you only can have, imaginaries come in pairs of 2. So if we have 3 positive reals, then we can only have, we have 0 imaginary, because 3 plus 1 equals the 4. Now if we have 0 positive reals, and then you have 1, you can only have 2. You cannot have 4 because you have this negative, or this negative real solution. You can't have 4. So that's out. So this is the positive real zeros are 3 or 0. Negatives is 1. Imaginary is 0 or 2. But it can't be 4 because we have this 1 here. And imaginaries can only go by even numbers. So remember, imaginaries, if you have a 3i, then its conjugate is negative 3i. The imaginaries always come in pairs. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.